Bam. Bam, we are live. So, I'm sure you're wondering, Matt, you degenerate? What are you doing? Why are you wearing a suit today? Well, we got some serious business to handle, alright? Don't worry, it's a degenerate suit. Check this out. You'll probably recognize it. Wait for it. Yeah, it says words on it. Ha! It's good, right? That's what happens. Oh, you can see essentials. That's what happens when you do too good at affiliate. You make questionable, stupid purchases all the time. This was one of them. I have the full suit. I don't often. It's not often you get a chance to wear it without offending people. You know. But here we are today, using ChatGPT to make some money. Let's go. Let's go. Background music pumping today. Okay, we'll turn it down a little bit. It's a little heavy today. Bam. There we go. So yeah, we're going to create bridge pages using ChatGPT, and I found some really interesting ways of using it for, and it's actually pretty bomb. Not just bridge pages, like we'll do the standard advertorials, we'll do listicles, we'll do YouTube scripts, and yeah, I still have my AIs. It's creepy, right? There's a brand new name for Twitch? No way. Is it going to be called Twitching? That's crazy. I can't believe it's going to be something Amazon related. You know it has to be. Bezos, it'll be like Baze or something. They're like, Meta did it. We can do it too. Maybe they'll call it something like not YouTube. But yeah, today we got the official suit of Matt Farmer. Not sure if you guys can read that, but I'm sure it breaks some kind of policy. I'm gonna take it off soon just because I don't wear suits. Oh, you're changing your name. I thought Twitch is changing its name because that's like a popular thing for companies. You're gonna have to let me know. I'm sure it's gonna be something marketing. You being a marketer, it's gonna be marketing related, guaranteed. But yeah, I've been messing around a ton with ChatGPT. We also made all those banners. We'll go over the banner ads that I made, not yesterday, the day before. Well, and giveaways, let me know. I'll subscribe. Get everybody else to. We'll do the train, subscriber train. Make that sweet, sweet money. You know, get you a matching suit. It's really the only place you could wear this suit is like a casino. If you go to a serious business thing, some people take it way too personal. You know what I mean? You go to a wedding, like, with this suit on, they're like, what? What is that supposed to mean? You don't like the couple? But yeah. Big day. Anyways, let me get rid of this jacket. F that. Oh, tripping. I'm back. But yeah, it's an interesting day, interesting time. Man, it's really interesting too. Campaigns really haven't been doing that good over the last 24 hours. Retail sales numbers come in, like you can see numbers kind of go up and down, typically with like the fluctuations of the market, etc. Yesterday wasn't the best. Today's looking better. People care less. And also everybody's got their credit card bill from Christmas and they're like, Anyways, small map mode. We got to scroll up. This is all the stuff we have to talk about today. Scroll. Kind of has a gothic feel to it, plus it's creating a full membership site with downline builder. Makes funnel, rebrandable ebooks. Nice. So is it going to be like the official launch of your new project that you're telling me about? So that's always good. Bam. So I was doing a bunch of research on the whole Lost Superfoods book. Here, first, let's take a look at how the finished ads turned out, because I know everybody's interested. I hope. Oh, what? It's only going to load one of them? So we got this one. Yeah. Here, one sec. Let me, gotta set up my Nope, nope, not that one. Ah, here we go. I don't want to take up too much screen. All right, so we got that one. That's pretty good. Image number 2. Bam. Not bad, right? Image number 3. Here, I'll skip to one with the bottom. We got a Harold and Peggy. This one is kind of creepy. We'll see how it does, but actually, believe it or not, the bottom ones, with the ones with the bottom 2 of them work out decent. I did this one off stream. Whatever I do it on stream, it just turns out horrible. Let's see. 300 audiobooks, man. Yeah, that's one of those things where you need like a ChatGPT just to be able to handle it, or else it's pretty much impossible. But there's so many things you can do right now. I've been seeing like tons of stuff in the SEO world as well. Oh, we also got this one. This one turned out pretty good. You know, the whole Lost book. And the best part is this will work for the entire Lost series. We got this one. I like this one. It's pretty good. I was pretty selective on which ones I used with the bottom. And I launched 4 of each just to begin with. Their upline gets to sell. That's an interesting way of doing it. It's like if you don't pay, you miss out on your upline gets all the commissions. Heck yeah, that's the way to do it. Here's one of my favorites. I just like the whole, you know, the order of this. I feel like this is really a scroll stopper in general. Bam. Some of the other ones. You know what was surprising? I did a bunch with the eggs just because I thought it would be like comment bait to it. Not fully the case. You know? Here, let's turn this down a little bit more. Okay, that screwed me up. It stopped in the background at the same time I turned it down. We're still working on technical stuff, okay? Still giving them the ability to make like $500. That's awesome. And it's really like, I saw a short today that was really, really true. Where it was talking about how, you know, everybody talks about advantages with business and with affiliate, and they'll be like, oh, Matt, you have the advantage of this and that and everything else. It's kind of like, no, everybody has the same laptop. Everybody has the same internet connection. There truly isn't much business advantage that you can get. Like, of course, there is some, and you can strain them, but it's not as much as people think. It's like, I'd use the same, the computer may be slightly faster, but, you know, I could use the same tools and computer that pretty much anybody can afford. Like, it's not like there's access to certain things. Like, you can get advantages when it comes to, say, like, offers. But that's really it, you know? That's one of the big ones. Here, I'm just pushing this over. I left this set up on my side. I need more monitors. That's what I need. I only have 2 absolutely massive ones. I need the full like sphere. That's my goal. And also you got to enjoy the journey too at the same time, because it's like, you know, it's the person who enjoys walking, not the person who enjoys to get the destination. They're the people that have the best time. Yeah, doing it on one 19-inch. You don't need this setup. It may slow you down slightly. Like for me, the slightly makes sense. It's one of those things. But yeah, I was actually really surprised that the eggs didn't perform as well as I would. Maybe it's because everybody's bitter at eggs right now. This one's performing quite well. I'm still having tracking issues with it, but that's fine. I'm testing the third-party stuff out with it, and I got some pretty cool codes and everything in it, and it seems to be okay. Also, my hop link isn't the best for it. Eggplant. I know, right? I guess there's a law where I am. I'm in like some really bougie, like everybody hates me neighborhood type deal, because I'm like the hillbilly of it. But I guess there's a law that you could have chickens here. Neighbors would hate it, guaranteed. Like, they're about 900 years old, and they tell me all the time, Matt, neighborhood was quiet before you moved in. Neighborhood was quiet before you moved in. And I'm like, come on. I call him Grandpa Willow because he always parts the hedges and sticks his head through. to yell at me. So he's got like hedges around his face. He looks like the Pocahontas tree, Grandpa Willow. Always telling me. He's like some old like heart surgeon, etc. Yeah. And the lady is not the nicest either. They're not like the good ones, but if I got chickens, they would shit. Like, they would be so fucking mad about it. But we'll see. Heck yeah, man. No, you're starting to do it, and it's good. And it's amazing, like as much as you look at my viewers and everything, and it doesn't seem like much, it's like after the fact, videos get quite a bit of views, especially on the Facebook side. Like, I had one video recently where it was like 300 views on it after the fact. And my Facebook, yeah, I'm growing. On that note, like, subscribe, helps. You know, if you're gonna watch the videos, get value from it. You don't have to comment in the chat. Not everybody wants to. Like, I always watch streams where I'm like, nah, I'm not dealing with comments, but it helps on my side. But yeah, no, my average numbers are going up. Everything's just getting bigger, and it's amazing the opportunity that comes from it too at the same time. They got people reach out to me all the time. It's like constant reaching out, like, hey, I saw your content. And they've never, you know, said anything in the stream. They may not have even ever liked it on that side, but they'll see it. And then they'll basically, you know, they'll chat with me about like what kind of things they're doing. I had a guy yesterday, he had some he was like, here, let me show you my YouTube affiliate thing that I do. And I'm like, bro, that's amazing. He gave me content, and then you get opportunities for different products and everything too at the same time. Or like, man, you can make so much money even if you just became kapow. Thanks, Gord, good to see you. But yeah, you can make so much money just even being an affiliate manager. Like, just, you could learn this stuff, not be successful, but just understand how it works. When you understand how it works, you can be of value to people who have really good products and get them on affiliate networks and get the other affiliate beasts on it. Like, there's so much opportunity in everything, where it's just like, just because you're trying affiliate marketing as a side hustle doesn't mean that's your destination. Like, even with business, I started with like web design. So it was like step one, web design. And I hated it. I was like, fuck, I'm not coding my entire life, you know? Because it was back in the day. So any kind of change that they had, they would be like, the client would be like, oh, it looks great, but can you make it like purple and red and orange? And I'd just be like, are you fucking kidding me? Because I'd have to redo the whole bloody thing. So he technically got two websites out of it, because the bastard likes horrible design choices. Eventually, like, you learn lessons, and you're like, guess what? If I make you a website, you get no opinion in it. And I'd straight out say that right at the beginning, so you didn't have to deal with it. It's like, hey, we're a no opinion web design agency where we know what looks good and what works. And you know, you don't. And I didn't like it after that. It was too much time being trapped in and just being like, enhance, etc. Yeah, my godfather is a web designer / graphic designer. Man, that's cool. Yeah, I found out, so my dad had a friend back in the day. He passed away, but I found out, like, this was back in the day. This was like when computers first got designed, and he was one of the big designers and would do all that stuff, and it was absolutely amazing, because I never really, for a while, like at the very beginning, websites didn't make money. In high school, I actually had an illegal hacking website that got taken down by the government. I couldn't afford it. I was just a tadpole, just a kid, but someone from the UK gave me like a .net of his. It was called like thequake1.net or something. And I just took it, like Dreamweaver, and I put all these like how to hack, blah, 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 everything on it. We look at the analytics, and it's like .gov IPs and all this other, and we're like, uh-oh, that's not good. The guy in the UK got his door kicked in, and we had to take it down. And then in high school, I'd make like $1,000 a month because I did satellite hacking, which is legal in Canada, for the record. Don't ban me. But it was before even like they sold admin inventory online. Like, this is, you know, early 2000 pretty much. If not 2000, probably. I think grade 9 I went into it was 2000. I don't know. Regardless, it didn't exist back then, and I used it to review products. So they'd send me the product for free so I could review it. because I couldn't afford it anyways. And I'd do a review, then I'd sell the product and make a bunch of money. But then I started getting banner ads that I'd sell, and I was making like $1,000 a month, just selling banner inventory on the website. Before that was a thing, there was no, like, you had to hard code it in there. There was no like ad servers or anything like that. So I'd put it all in there, and I made a decent amount of money from it. I wasn't rich by any means in high school, but it worked. It worked, you know. We got bad lighting today, that's for sure. You know what? I got a solution. Blood out. Let that natural light in. I hate the sun. No. But yeah, it's like with all this stuff, you don't really know where you're going to end up by any means. You're like, you know, you start with one thing. It's like, and then from there I went into like advertising, and of course that lasted like 13 years, and I still like it. And then it went into agency, and then I wasn't the biggest fan of having clients and all that other stuff. Only some people are awesome to work with, and you make lots of friends and everything else. You make tons of friends and like tons of really good people there, but there's also the horrible ones that kind of make you hate it a little bit. But see, this one's a pretty cool ad too at the same time. Anyways, so I was doing some searching around for, and this is a good way to find like what other people are doing for it. And I don't recommend copying, like exact copying. Using similar strategies is okay, but not like a word for word copy. So I was just looking at the search results for the Lost Superfoods, and I was finding different things like, you know, stuff like this. You click on it and go here. Like, look at this guy's landing page. It's so simple. Just basically, and he's selling the PDF too at the same time. Has a good search rank with it. It went to the official, and you can see whoever you are, Scoprise, probably made some money from it. And you have companies like Abe Books. It's kind of a similar thing, but I believe they're just somewhat of a reseller. This one's cool. Top 2 best. And look at this, you fucking liars. It's not top 2. It's tons, and they have a lot of different books there. So you can buy it on Amazon. So they're going to, you know what they do here is they get the Amazon affiliate and they get the product affiliate. So the Amazon affiliate sucks, for the record. Like, you don't make much off Amazon affiliate, but it's something, and you make money off their whole order. So the way that Amazon affiliate works is if you click their link, you get all their cart value. So you may get lucky. And you can from time to time, where basically some more on the screen. Where's my top? Right there. Oh, my arm's cut off. Yeah, where you get a 24-hour cookie on their site. Yeah, and you get all their purchases. So let's say that person is like, you know what, I'm gonna buy 6 months worth of diapers, everything. You get it for absolutely everything. It's a very small percent, and it used to be like the best affiliate. Amazon affiliate was the thing that everybody made money from, but then they cut their rates in half or even lower. So it was like you couldn't arbitrage from Amazon affiliate. But this, you may get lucky. Maybe they're gonna buy a TV or a laptop or something, and if you get the commission on that, ha 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 ha. You know, and at the same time they're doing search marketing, so it limits the amount of yeah, they don't pay anything, so it's all profit. Anything they get from it doesn't matter, even if they only make $2 for every 100 users. Who gives a shit, you know? So from there, then I'm like, oh, here we go. Here's an affiliate publication if I've ever seen one. Outlook. It kind of looks like Outlook Kindia, because it's like outlookindia.com, which is interesting. But see, they have a business spotlight, and for this, look, it's an advertorial, and they even put in warnings like, oh, we make money from the sale and everything else. But I'm like, hey, that's a pretty good source of information. So from there, like, making this relevant, I said, write a review on the Lost Superfood book based on information, and then I paste in the URL, because if I ask for a review of the book just by itself, it doesn't really know what the book is. But if I base it on this information, it's just like, the key to using ChatGPT is like modifiers. Modifiers are good in general. So like what it gave me, so I wanted an article. and you keep your strings going with ChatGPT. So I said the lost superfood, or they said the lost superfood is a comprehensive guide to ancient and lesser known foods that have been traditionally used for survival. Like this would be, you could like potentially use this as ad copy, but nah, you can't really use this as an article, like an advertorial. It's not going to work. So I told it, AI is my slave, and I said, create an entire article. And then bam, they gave me a title, and then look at that, a full article on it that's probably bigger than the one that they made. Maybe not bigger. What they did is they included a whole bunch of stuff to it, and like of course you can add on, create lists and everything else, or kind of get inspired from it. But obviously this publication is making money. Then I looked at what other stuff did they do? So I clicked on the category. These breadcrumbs are key. Business Spotlight. Yeah, fucking right, Business Spotlight. More like make us money, to some extent. And it basically has a list of all the offers. And I'm sure you'll recognize a couple of them. You better recognize. So we got Home Doctor, Book of Remedies. We got all these books. And then you go down here, and then... oh, what's this? There's so many products on here. These guys are advertorial machines. And like if you bring the US dollar to Indian something, krone? Indian, I don't know. You got to make them lax though. That's all I know. But, and they're also making the arbitrage of like they have lots of ads on here. Hey Tyler, how's it going? Happy Thursday. Oh, Tyler, update. Message to rep. And I found out I have like one of the best reps at ClickBank. They're paying everybody because I know we need lots of just direct to cart links, etc. So I have that underway right now, and I have a meeting with them. So I'm gonna hook it up. It'll just take a little bit. They're not the most responsive because we be getting sales and they're busy, but you go from there. So yeah, basically created this whole article, and like of course we could look at that article, and then since I'm like, AI, you know what, that's not good enough for me, make the article longer. So I got even more for it, and it's quite good. In general, it's like this is what I'd pull website copy from, everything. You know, there's lots of potential for it. Sorry. We got to do bad habits with good habits. And then I was like, you know what? That's not good enough. Now that you have an article, now that you wrote me, turn this article into a YouTube script. And it's actually really good, and it tells you everything that you need. Opening shot of a person holding a book, panning out to show the book cover, The Lost Superfoods. I got the book. I could do that video. Narrator, in today's world, where processed food and artificial ingredients are the norm, it's easy to forget the nutritional power of traditional whole foods. Blah, 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 blah. But look, it even tells you when to cut to different footage. Like, it knows about the YouTube. Demon horns. But yeah, you can see, like, cut to footage of different fermented foods being prepared and fermented. I could do that. And even better. You know? I'll hire a Peggy myself. Or I'll get my... Ma, you're not a Peggy, okay? But I'll get my mom down here. But she watches the odd one, so we gotta be careful what we say, because she's gonna know. She'll message me back. Be like, what do you mean? Cut to footage of someone cooking with these ingredients and images of the food. Like, a lot of this stuff you could just do on stock. Watch this. Create a TikTok reel based on this script. So you want short form? I'll give it ya. You want some? I will give it ya. Okay, it's talking back. You gotta work with what you got. It's not exploiting if you use your family, okay? It's just the simpler, like, versus getting people in, like, I could do it inside of my house and everything else. But it even gives you an idea for a short. Let's see. Sorry, I'm an AI language model, not able to create TikTok reels. Well, one of the cool things that I did for ad copy recently, so we're going to take this article, bam, and we're going to make it new. Add relevant emojis to the following article. Bam. Let's see what they do. And this is good for ad copy and stuff. I find that like emojis can help quite a bit. They love just adding 2 to the end. It's also really good for a list. If you make some kind of a listicle or anything. Like I used it for my ad copy for this too at the same time. Let's see if I could find it. And my ad copy wasn't even that good, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, we'll go from here. Oh, they keep adding it. But like, let's say for the ad in general that I want to make something good, I can take this article again, make a list of benefits from the book, the article quoted, the article in this article. Sorry, I'm artistical. Bam. So good. AI just does all the work now. It's just really like, it's not even, it doesn't replace copywriters fully because you can just replace a copywriter if you're just really good at queuing it up and telling it what to do. What did I call it? I'm going to tell it to shorten it up. Holy cow. How hard are you going, AI? Calm it down. Did I just hit a AI black hole? Is it going to keep going? Is someone coming to my house right now? Oh, finally. Shorten the sentences of the last list. Tell me. Shortening can be really good, especially for stuff like this. Explores the nutritional benefits of acorns. And see, that's a weird, you'd want to change something like that. Okay, add relevant emojis to the front of each list item. This is really just for ad copy's sake. What, you trying to locate where that data is? Like, come on now. Touches on medical properties. Make each item in the list more like an advertisement. I'm telling you. Oh man, this is so good. And it's like, there we go. We have copy. We have such good copy. And it's like, this could be... Did you really just stop at learn about? Complete the list, noob. The... Yeah, it kept going. It understood. Good AI. Pat, 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 pat. That's great. It's... Oh, man. This stuff is like... This is the stuff where I question myself. Where I'm like, huh, am I giving away a little bit too much here? Am I giving away my edge? Because this is what I'm actually using. I've noticed GTP will sometimes just stop mid-list, sees there's some hard limit per response. Yeah, and it can't write me a full book. It's like rewrite the Bible in Southern English. Well, y'all, there's a thing called God. You know? Nothing against the Southerners. Love them. Good-hearted people. So I had another conversation going because we covered basically like, you know, making advertorials. And Tyler, like this, the reason why I'm teaching this right now is because I'm like, okay, this is kind of relevant when you have to wait to get a direct cart link. We're not waiting for the money train. You know, we don't wait. We're like, all right, what can we do in the meantime that's going to make stuff better? And it's really like doing this type of modeling for stuff like bridge pages. So by a bridge page, I mean like either an advertorial, which are very popular, and a lot of them, they come in like, and they're usually not policy compliant for the affiliate, which is rare. Affiliates don't usually give a shit because they're out there selling them cancer cure snake oil. No, just some of them anyways. But basically, it's like, what are the options? It's like you have... And usually what I try to get from it too is like listicles and everything else. And so another thing I found upon was, I'm like, there's people with, not this guy. There's people, we're going to have to cut the music for this one, but let's take a gander at this video. What exactly are they doing? So we'll take a look, and it's like, okay, number one, he's a dirty keyword stuffing bastard. Great. Look at this. How do you live with yourself? Keyword stuffing that hard. Beware, beware. Yeah, you can... Oh, trust me, on the coding side, we're going to do a whole session with Captain Pat. He's making a whole thing around it because the coding potential, he's a coding mastermind. He's the guy that I go to and I'm like, hey, I need this impossible thing done. And he'll absolutely do it. I actually, at one point, tried to get him to recreate me before AI was even a thing. Being like, Pat, you need to recreate my brain in media buying. Trevor, man, it's been a long time. You've motivated me. Oh, man, that's good to hear. Affiliate stuff is awesome. Like, it's one of those things where if we look at all the models for it, like, you look at all the models of ways you can make money. There's stuff you can do for, like, SEO, for example. Very front-end loaded. You have to have clients, and it's hard to keep clients while you're getting results for them. Then you have something like being a digital agency. You have to serve clients. And, you know, those clients may have an education program for tennis. They can be a pain in your ass. No, I'm kidding. Not kidding. But basically, you know, it's like, it's hard that way, and you're not making the, like, you're not making the performance side of it. But affiliate, like, and agencies still, like, really front-end loaded. You have to do everything at the beginning. And once you get really big results, they typically try to go to, like, different agencies, etc. But affiliate, like, it's one of those things where it could be hard to crack. You know, it's climbing up a mountain. But once you do, the longevity of it, like, I have offers that have been running for over 3 years. Hence, of course, I have it beside me. 3-time platinum affiliate off the same products. You know, once you crack them, it works, and it'll generate significant, very, especially the way I do it, like reliable income throughout a long period of time. Of course, it is kind of like rocket fuel, where you'll get like the maximum results and then it'll go down for it. But there's just like the performance marketing model is the future. Like, I feel like agencies are going to be disrupted, because you already see agencies right now where it's like no fee, we're just taking performance. And how do you compete with that, you know? You need your ClickFunnels frame next, yeah. App marketing will be my agency escape. That's what I should call it. It's like the digital escape, because you crack it, you figure it out, but you also learn a lot of lessons, and it makes you better at what you do too at the same time, which is a big factor. Like, I became a way better marketer because of affiliate marketing, just in general. Basically, is like, you learn the performance, and then you really, like, I'm willing to innovate more for myself than others. I hate to say, like, I'm willing to crack TikTok, I'm willing to do advertorials, willing to do stuff like that and try new things, especially because it's like, I know if I crack it, the amount of money that I'll make in the future, like, the most, I call it like ROI time. So, like, when you're making ROI, I spent one weekend making a funnel, and that funnel paid me like 1.5 million, 1.7. I don't even know what the number is. It's such a large in profit over like this 3-year period. And it was a weekend that I just absolutely dedicated to it. It wasn't absolute, I was still being a degenerate and stuff, but I was like, kids, daddy's got to make that sweet, sweet Lambo money, make you look cooler at school, okay? But they understood, and that's one of the things. Sad part about agencies, even if I get to 6-7 figures a month, I'll always hate the clientele. Right now 70% of my revenue comes from dentists and no performance earnings. Yeah, well, that's the thing, and it is somewhat of a hamster wheel, and you have to be careful of getting in a hamster wheel. And it's like, even with that, so I did all the front end loaded work. Like, everything was front end loaded. I made the landing page and everything, and I thought, maybe I'll be able to pay a phone bill, etc. But it just absolutely, like, it went slowly, then I cracked it more and it blew up. But it was like 5 minutes a day that I'd spend on it, just adding zeros to budgets, being like, all right, well, if I spend $1 and make $3, here we go, $3,000 spend, let's go. And call up Amex, being like, guys, yeah, don't worry, I'll pay you, just up my limit. No, there was a time where every day I had to send a credit card company like money, because it was a 2-week delay on payout. So I'd have like 60,000 coming, and then like it'd build up, because then I'd spend that 60, because you're making more and more money, you'd spend it. It became a liquidity issue until I made just and like one of my best months ever, it was like over $140,000 US of profit, and it was just like, fuck, that's like life changing when you think of the money from it. So it's worth it, and it makes you become better at your craft. And it's like, not everything is going to work, but if you can crack a couple things, like the money from it, even like the ones that don't work, maybe you lose $1,000, but usually you get 500 of it back just from products you sold, and you can still potentially sell that via email to your list and everything, and eventually make that money back. Like, it's funny though, one of the few projects that I have that didn't work, it didn't work at all just on ARB. It was a new product and a bad funnel, etc. I gave up on it. I lost a little bit of money on it, and then I look back like 2 years later, I go into the account and I had like $1,000 just sitting there from, it got organic traffic, I guess, and converted, and I got a whole bunch of conversions through it. Yeah, you have to, that's the only downside of being an affiliate. And it's also just like not letting off the gas. And this is really my commitment, of not letting off the gas and just keeping offers going and everything. There's so many different methods to do it. And it's like, we got to make that sweet money before AI takes over anyways. Like, it's now's a very good time to get rich off of it. But even just like looking at this offer right here, there's so many ways to do it too. It's really interesting to learn these marketing ways. Like, this guy just did an organic video. I don't think he paid anything for it. He also warned, like, only buy off the network here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna watch, and it's all, you'll notice this wasn't something somebody spent a lot of time on. Get ready for it.
Hi, my name is John. You're certainly here because you wondered if the Lost Superfoods really is worth it. And today here in this video I will bring all the information about this book, and tell the truth
Look at
about
that.
the lost
It's a
superfoods.
screenshot.
But first, I have some extremely important alerts.
Oh,
So please
an
stay with
alert?
me until the end and pay close
Oh,
attention to
man.
what I have to say. The first thing you need to know about the lost superfoods is to be careful about the site you are going to buy,
This is
because
an
it is only
automated
sold on the
narrator.
official website of the
See?
manufacturer.
Okay, here's the fear right here. Yeah, it's just a Prezi, and he didn't even do his own voice. He got an AI voice for it. He typed in a script, lazy bastard, but maybe he hired an actual voice. No doubt, he made some money from this, guaranteed. But you got to think of the scale he's going for. He's like, I don't. It's like, what are we willing? It's like time. I don't want to spend that. Quality, fuck that. It's like, but volume, bam, let's fucking go. And this guy, look, he's got 593,000 subscribers, and this is his video. Come on now, way to make me feel about my subscribe numbers. I just feel horrible.
Avoid buying on any website so as
Avoid
not to buy
buying on
fake
any
products
websites,
and
except
end up
for here.
losing your money. As their demand is very large, bad faith people are.
Okay, so the view count isn't that much. He's got 2,100. But if you notice, it was only made in November. And, like, you'll see a lot more. You can run paid on YouTube for it. I don't do YouTube too much for these products. Like, YouTube can be really good organic. And if you're really smart, you'll do YouTube shorts for all these products because they're the ones that really get the organic views. Like, I see with some of the products I advertise from Giddyup, I've seen people, not me directly, I've got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, but I see people get into the millions of views, and it's like, what are 10,000 views worth on a video? Probably a lot, probably like 10K, honestly.
Are faking this book and selling on websites that are not
They're
authorized.
faking the book. So first you strike
the
fear.
lost
Only buy it
superfoods
from
only
me,
on the official
or
website.
you're gonna
And
die.
if you do not know where to find, I will help you and leave the link to the official website below the description of this video.
Oh, thank you.
There you can safely
Doing a
access
service.
and learn more
and he
about
probably
this book.
re-uploads these videos too.
Now I will explain what is the lost superfoods. Okay.
Please explain.
The Lost Superfoods is a book, which has 270 pages and has a wide variety of recipes and instructions.
Copy paste of
These
the
dishes
website.
are highly healthy and
Probably
rich in
copied
nutrients
mine.
and have a longer shelf life.
Bastard.
The book is organized and sorted so that anyone with a basic knowledge of food preparation and storage can get an advantage. This book contains 126 storage tricks and food out of the mind, making it an indispensable resource for anyone. The Lost Superfoods contains digested information about survival foods so that you can create meals that can be used in an emergency, and also many tips on the correct preservation procedures to ensure a prolonged shelf life. The book details the specific amount of each component that the meal dish includes.
Yeah, they call it new on ClickBank. It's not new. It's been around for a couple years. They have a couple new ones too, like Home Doctor. Guarantee. Search, like, one of the best ways to see what people are doing to make money is search it on YouTube. And there's so I had a friend, he sent me all these videos that I haven't seen before, because you can get programs that'll scrape all the ads and find the unlisted videos. That's where money's being made. Like, those are the ones that convert to it. All right, keep going.
Such as carbohydrates, fats, or proteins, and thus offers a clear sense of the need or not for some other nutrient. This book is also accessible as an ebook.
Really?
He has many wonderful recipes that will help you produce it.
You want to make money? Just remake this video with your actual voice and not give a fuck. You know, get a condenser mic, talk into it, do the same thing, but do it better. Because look at this loweffort.com, and you know, you'll probably make like $1,000 from it, if not more.
Tasty, nutritious, and delicious cuisine.
It's not even unlisted by view count. There's software. I'll get the software name from him, but there's software if you're like a big YouTube with the mothership effect. Yeah, pretty much. I cannot confirm or deny you should use the mothership effect. That's for sure. But yeah, it's just like,
the Lost Superfoods will promote foods that can live without a
this probably
refrigerator
took
or any other type of storage.
an hour to make, and you can
Foods
pump
that
these
last a
out.
long time and remain fresh. In addition, in this book you will have access to known recipes of typical American.
Better yet, get ChatGPT to make the script for this. You know? and then do your Prezi or whatever the fuck he's using, or actually get an edit the video. Like you could just use like a Premiere or something. It wouldn't be that hard. You free clip art, click drag, click drag, click drag. You'd probably honestly make it significantly better.
Cuisine.
Well, look at his videos.
These dishes are excellent and do not need refrigeration.
This greasy guy's going.
It also contains techniques to prepare great cuisine in less time.
You know what you're up to.
The book will also help you plan any energy shortage, crisis, or disaster. There are many people who are enjoying all the benefits of the lost superfoods, and you can also get something really important you need to know before you buy this book. You can try the lost superfoods for 60 days, with a 100% refund guarantee without questions. If you don't like it for any reason, they will give you your money back. So if you have any questions about whether the lost superfoods really is reliable, you can be sure that it is.
It's just using website screenshots.
Mom! Mom, we need this book! Ma!
And always make sure that you are buying on the official website so that you do not buy fake products and end up losing your money.
Ooh.
To help you, I left the link to the official website below in the description of this video.
Oh, thank you for helping us.
So guys, I'm staying here and I hope this video has helped a lot to clarify all your doubts.
Even puts chapters in it. Like this is just a copy paste. Absolute mastery. Okay, all right, Roger DJ. Oh, copyright, Roger. What the fuck? I see what he did there. So his other stuff gets So these are all. You want some motivation? He's trying to get me fucking copyright banned. I swear. Gotta watch out for that. You know, I don't. Oh, is he selling the Trump bucks? That's where all the sweet, sweet money is right now. Trump bucks. It's one of those really good ones. We should see one of these. Like, this is the newer one. Truth revealed. Oh, this is the guy probably. Let's see him.
Hey, what's up, my dear patrons?
As I went outside for a bit.
Welcome to this video because I really want to talk about
Oh, he's a European. He's a European.
TRB handbook membership. And I'm so excited to bring this to you guys because this is a brand new Trump product and it's going crazy out there. People are...
Dude, if you have an email list for Trump bucks, it's a $9 EPC $300 payout. Bro. The best. Honestly. No, he's not using voice change. I know that's automated. I have like one right here. Hello, please buy the super, or no.
Nope. Hello. My name is Matt. I know, I sound soft, feminine, but I've got a good book for you. Don't get ripped off.
Loving it.
But I don't think it's one.
You guys might have to know these things that I'm going to tell you right now, guys. But if you're a true patriot like me, you're going to stay to the end of this video because you guys...
Notice how he has a fan blowing his hair like he's out in the wind. You think that's for effect?
You guys gonna be very surprised. So first of all, this is a brand new product and the manufacturer claims that
the guy should fix up his walls. Look at. Come on, buddy. Make better videos and you won't have this problem. Yeah, don't get ripped off. Don't get ripped off. Get ripped off by me.
the only way that you can...
I'm amazed he did a talking head 4 minutes ago. Look, he's already got... Look at this. So what he does is he gets music, he puts it online, he builds up his YouTube channel for that with all the followers, and then, you know, he snorts a big nose full of that affiliate. Unbelievable.
Warranty and the free shipping and handling is buying through the official website. And the official website,
even he says it the same way.
I left it here for you guys to not have any trouble about this.
I won't have any trouble.
Click here, you're going to be redirected, and you're going to purchase with safety your TRB handbook membership, guys. So, if by the end of this video you decide this is a good thing
he's
for
probably
you,
botting this a little bit.
Support Donald Trump in the next year's election, just hit this button and you're going to be redirected.
How do you even have to cut with a script this simple?
And guys,
that's why I do live.
Is very
and I just own all my mistakes. Oh, this is what we got today. Look at
product.
this.
So that's right.
Look at the
Every
markings.
single one of them is
Come
unique.
on.
And when you receive this to your home, you already purchased an incredible piece of art.
Beautiful.
And a memorabilia about Trump's campaign
piece of art.
legacy. But also,
okay, we had enough of that, Roger. Oh, well, he has other people. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sleep Slimmer.
If you are here, then you are likely tired of ugly fat deposits around your
If
stomach
you are
area,
here.
waist.
20 views 1 hour ago. Okay, maybe he's even re-uploading these videos too. There's some trickery going on here. I know there's some trickery going on. You can tell it. Like, unless this is one, he just did a whole batch of videos. He's probably using ChatGPT now to just absolutely crank these out. And he's probably, like, this is likely from the brand itself. A lot of brands, they come with, like, a VSL that you can download. And then you can just pull this background footage and then have robot voice talk about it. Or you could talk about it. You know, it's like one of those things, it's zero risk. It's like, fuck, why not give it a try?
Arms, and other parts
And
of
only
your
buy
body.
from my
And
official
if
source.
you, like me,
It's not a scam.
have a slow metabolism that makes it difficult for you to lose weight, don't worry. In this video I'll tell you everything you need to know about Sleep Slimmer Complex. And although men also benefit from this supplement, the manufacturer has
There's a guy
designed this supplement
that set up a whole photo shoot just for that, to make money off stock videos.
especially for women. So if you are a lady who is struggling to lose weight or maintain low energy on a low-calorie
That's exactly
diet,
what I am.
then Sleep Slimmer is worth a try. Hi guys,
Oh,
I'm
what?
Sophia, and I'm going to
Hi,
share a little
Sophia.
bit of my experience
I'm a
using
lady
Sleep
that works
Slimmer
out too.
Complex after 3 months of taking this supplement. Before I share some information, I want to leave a very important warning about Sleep Slimmer. First
So you
warning
run
is
while
that
you
it is
sleep?
sold only on the official
Okay,
website,
this guy's caution, Rolodex of caution stock video.
and if you
So
buy it
good.
on another website, you may buy a product that is not original. It may harm your health or make you lose.
It's the same script. It's the same bloody script. Beware. Okay, so what we're going to do is do by popular. So he's got all these mixes, but we got to find the most popular affiliate one. Ay, ay, ay. Mucho spenito. I don't speak that. I don't speak that. Oh. Prototox? 3 months ago, 57,000 views on it. I guarantee he probably sells minimum 1 unit. And he's probably selling, so let's say he sold 57, making $100 each. $5,700 from a video. Let's see
Hey
how long it
guys,
would have
how's
took him.
going? My name is Elaine, and today in this video
So he
I will
paid
be
somebody.
sharing with you guys
Or he took,
everything there is to know about.
or a lot of them provide testimonials, and he probably just wraps that thing around. Let's see. Or, yeah, like he took their actual video itself and then just did some small edits.
Prototox. So if you've made your research and you've got here to
Eyebrow
my video,
tox.
then I suggest you stay until the very
I can't
end,
even tell they're drawn on.
because I have a ton of important infos to share
Fool
with
us
you,
all.
and like this really important alert that you should know before you make your purchase. So one, you don't throw your money away, and two, you are getting the original
Either that or he's
product.
just paying a
So
female.
if you wanna
Because
know
that's the
what
whole
full
thing. If you
fuss
could
is
pay
about
like a
Prototox, then stay tuned
probably
to
an
the
actor
end,
like
because I realized
$40
this
to do
is,
it, or you
a
go
really
to
widely sold supplement now.
like a UGC
So
company,
first of all, guys, something really important
user generated
about
content.
Prototox is
You
that
get that cheap,
once
like
you're going
50
to make
bucks.
your purchase, the only place on the whole internet to get it from is just on their official website.
Yeah.
So
He definitely hired her. 100%. Or it's like, Aunt Nina, I need a favor. You know, can you record a video for me, please? So that's one of the top ones. Definitely made some money there. I'd imagine he has some that are like unlisted. He's really good at getting the 40, 50,000. I wonder if there's many more for like books. Prototox. You can tell he made a ton of money with Prototox, and he's like, fuck. This is it. He didn't start too long ago either. By the looks of it. Like this channel, it's not that old. Or at least the videos aren't that old. So he may be doing like a re-upload where you could also just like recycle the same videos. For all we know, those videos the very first time around got like hundreds of thousands of views for it. And he's even cycled them, like he cycles them 3 times a year, 4 times a year, like every quarter, just to milk the organic as much as he can. And he's also got a YouTube channel now that is probably worth, I don't know, $20,000. I'm not sure how YouTube pricing works, but that many followers and using it to sell all this stuff, it definitely have value. Beautiful. Customer review. Here's another one. Prodentum is one of the biggest ones that went out. He went so hard on these videos. Man, but how many of these could you pump out a day, realistically? Like, if this was the only thing you did, you could do, like, hundreds, if not trillions. And it's going to get worse with AI. Just wait. So we might as well do it first, make some money. All right, well, taking a break from him. Let's go back to ChatGPT. That's why we're all here. We think it's going to make us not have to do anything. But it will. See, Google hates dental. It's not a full dental offer, though. It's a supplement that helps your teeth. So they called it Prodentum. There's a ClickBank lady with like So one of the Diamond affiliates made $4 million in 1 year from it. Just literally putting the YouTube video online and putting spend behind it during COVID. Which is nuts. She did a training. It's on ClickBank. It's so simple. Like, it's such a simple training for it. Where it's like, I don't know if that'd work right now. But maybe. Could be one of those things where it works. But check out this one. So another bridge page. Yeah, breathe it in, Matt. We got to counter all the smoke that we inhale. So, this one right here. Create a 20-question quiz on herbal remedies. So, you could use this on everything. You could base it off the landing page. You could do anything. Because quiz funnels work really well. And you could get really, really, really cheap leads from them. And even like with a quiz funnel, even if I broke even, I'd be pumped. I'd be sending a fucking $10,000 a day to it, if not more. 100K. 12 billion K. Who fucking cares? Because you're generating such an email list from it of people that you have like a significant amount of information about too at the same time. But so I asked it that. It gave me all the questions. Funny part is it didn't give you the answers. I was like, what the fuck? It doesn't give you the answers for any of these. So I had to ask it, what are the answers? I'm like, hey, ChatGPT, I don't know what the answers are. That's why you're here. But yeah. And Google does hate some dental offers, just thinking about it. They like dentists, though. Ish. It's just so many of them, and there's lots of them playing the whole Google local business thing. So you could ask what are the answers to it. And then on top of that, you can be like, so if you want to give them a good chunk of text after they get it wrong, or even after they get it right, and then at the same time, we could get ChatGPT to code the script for it. Let's see, look at that. It's expanding all the answers. So you could have a little chunk, you could have some clip art. I was thinking Prodentum for my next offer, doing similar short landing page concept. Yeah, the problem with Prodentum though is they hate direct to cart. They will not do it. It's one of the very rare ones where they won't even budge on Prodentum for making your own landing page. But it could also be an opportunity for you to try something like an advertorial or Google around, YouTube around, just find something for that. But it can work. All the other supplements you can do it for, but because they have some like legal stuff, I know, that's what I said. Motherfuckers, I can make you so much more money and include the information that you need. The problem was, I think they got in legal trouble because people would make landing pages, be like, grow your teeth back. You know? Speaking of that, yesterday my daughter broke her. So I didn't stream yesterday. My daughter broke her front tooth in half at school, thanks to the tire swing. So I had to go to school. They couldn't find the tooth.
What
up? It was like most of it. There he is. We got Patty Ward in the chat.
What's
Get
going
background music
down?
on for him.
I missed the whole stream. What are we doing?
Well, I was looking at a YouTube strategy, and also so just to sum it up, anyone new here, anyone who just came in, basically just making bridge pages with ChatGPT, because I did a bunch of research ahead of time of just like what other people are doing for it as they build that out. But see, here's something that would be cool for you since you're the code daddy. of the stream is I had to make a quiz, because quiz funnels are one of the biggest funnels that you can do. And it collects the lead, and you can advertise them, so you can do all the offers, everything, because there's lots of offers out there. Even like The Lost Ways, it's a really popular book that a lot of them have like exclusives throughout like Facebook and everything else, but they're perfect for an email list.
Ooh,
So I said create a quiz on herbal remedies. So it created the quiz, didn't give me the answers. So I had to ask for the answers. Yeah, which is funny. Then I just asked, what are the answers?
Oh,
and then it broke it down for me, and then I asked it to expand the answers. And guess what
it has context? I didn't know it had context.
Yeah, no, it has layers. What? It has layers on top of it.
I've been retyping everything the whole time.
I know. So this is a new thing that everybody has to realize, is it remembers in the chat what you previously typed. So like, for example, just to go over it again, I did an advertorial and I based it off somebody who did an advertorial. I said, rewrite a review on the Lost Superfoods book based on this information. I gave it a link, and it wrote me this tiny little one, and I'm like, nah.
Wait, it can use a link?
Yeah, and then I said then after that output, create an entire article. So then it created the entire article, and I was like, no, you still mine, ChatGPT, make the article longer. So then it made the article longer, and then on top of that, I said, turn this article into a YouTube script. And it basically told me what footage to put in it. It put everything. And then from there, I'm like, create a TikTok reel based on that. So there's the TikTok reel. And then, yeah, stuff like add emojis is key. And then I said, make a list of benefits from the book in this article. So I regave it the article, and then I said to shorten the last list. And what it did is it basically summed them all up, then add relevant emojis to the very beginning of it. So you can just copy paste this into your actual social itself. Now we're on to quiz, and the amazing part about quiz is like you can buy software to make quizzes, or you can just ask ChatGPT to make it for you. Uh-oh, I can't click to my last chat. This is why I did it ahead of time, just because this stuff goes down. Oh, here we go. It's back. I wonder if I could ask it. Create a JavaScript website that will use each quiz point and tell the user if they are right or wrong, and then provide the answer to the quiz point. Let's see what it's got. Code for me. Oh, beyond the scope of my capabilities.
Don't listen to that. So, don't you listen to that. Wait a second. Here it goes.
It's beyond my capabilities, but it does it anyways. My master told me not to tell you how to do this, but guess what?
Ask it to use jQuery, because it'll probably make a better one for you. For something like a quiz, I would go with jQuery. Comes with the perfect amount of functions.
Is it using jQuery? Because it says query selector.
No, it's just regular old, good old ECMA.
Okay. Ah. Keep going. This is brilliant. Okay, build this site using XHTML and jQuery.
Wait, XHTML is not a thing anymore. Just HTML5.
Fine. No, just HTML, jQuery, including CSS styles, comma, that also works on mobile, and when the user is done, displays, or goes to a new page, So I can put the CTA on the next page.
This is good, huh, Tyler? This is good stuff.
Yeah, it's way too good. All right, work for me. See, it has context, so you can see. I always thought like that it had short-term memory. Nah, this bitch doesn't have short-term. Sorry.
That's really good, actually.
Sorry to call it a bit. I guess you
there
can.
He goes. Oh, you're actually going for keeping it clean this time.
Yeah. No. Fuck shit ass. I can say that. It has to be mature. So it's anything that you'd be willing to say to like a 14-year-old, because you have to be 14 to be part of Twitch.
It's giving you the HTML now. Oh, that's
No,
nice.
you see what I asked for?
A jQuery based website. Sweet.
All right. You know what they say?
One time I asked it. Maybe he won't, so I'll give it. One time I asked it to code something up, and it was like, "Oh, I don't know how to I don't know anything past some date in 2020 or 2021." And I'm like, "Okay." I didn't know you could actually put in here, take this example of
I
a
think
web
it's going
page.
down right now. We're just
Yeah,
about at
that
5
happens.
p.m. Everybody comes home from work and they're like, ChatGPT, are you ready to take over my job yet? Please.
GPT, write me a Tinder profile. Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, Tinder profile. Dude, do it.
Yeah, it's a
I
good
can't.
idea.
I'm married. Happily married. Where's my ring? I got big lesbian fingers, so I can't.
Oh, that's a Tinder profile right there.
This thing's choking right now.
Yo, your eyes are going through your hood a
Yeah,
little
that's the
bit too
best
much.
part. They're AIs. You get it?
That's hilarious.
AI. Ha! They also look like I'm super jacked up on stuff. Hey guys, welcome to Matt's marketing stream. Thank you for joining. I haven't. Sorry.
The downside to going with just jQuery is, opposed to a jot form, is you don't have a nice fancy back end to
Make
see all
jot
the
form.
answers.
ChatGPT.
Make
Make
it,
jot
yeah.
form.
I need a jot form web app now.
Yeah. I wonder if you can have it timed be within the next 2 seconds, and you get
You gotta
prioritized.
assume that there's an unlocked version of this where it
No,
will
there
do
is.
that.
So, because I have so many Facebook friends, I see about 1,200 posts about this a day, and it's unbelievable.
Marketing with Matt.
Yeah, marketing with
One
Matt. Hit me up. Because the whole thing is, I stream across everything, to be honest. I stream across YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter even. Coming soon, TikTok. I need 1,000 followers, which I just need a good enough thing for it. Whoa, bro. How fast did it just do that? Oh, it did the rest of it.
Did the CSS for you? That's pretty nice. But it didn't do
And
it in
error
code. Oh, okay.
Contact help. They were so... I guarantee... Yeah, Sam Altman's version is probably full on Jarvis. So I know the guys from Jarvis. I've worked with Austin, Dave before, everything. And so, there's a whole debate. And they're in a really hard position probably right now, just because of the fact that, they have to compete with a free product now. And before, Jarvis was the best. And they even started doing image stuff and everything else. But they do have a better output, because that's almost somewhat of the future of ChatGPT, is people are going to have modifiers on top of it, and just they call it reinforcement learning. Refresh a page, redo the search. If I lose this page, it's stream's over. No, we're kidding.
Copy it.
But yeah, Jarvis does do a better job overall. I did cancel my Jarvis subscription, just being completely frank. Mainly because I didn't use it too much when I should have. I should have used it a lot more, and it would have been a lot earlier to market. And that's why I'm kind of guys, this isn't that new. Haven't you guys heard of Jarvis? Or they had to change it from Jarvis, didn't they? Because Jarvis was a copyright for Marvel. It was Jasper. They made it Jasper, so it's Jasper now. Man, appreciate it, Kevin. Definitely give this all a try. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible. If you have any questions on any part of it, let me know. I'll try to help you out. Yeah, if you can have your own, they're supposed to, so because I have all these Facebook friends, and I'm working on adding more in general. It's I'm trying, basically I get to see all the people who are like, they get in with the actual community, because a lot of these guys are making full out courses with it. They're making everything. Everyone flipped out about ChatGPT, and at first I was kind of like, you know, it's probably not that good. But it is that good.
It's so good that what? That you're scared that what, economies are gonna crash?
No, I'm scared this is gonna hollow out the third world and create some big issues right now. Like, I'm scared enough where I'm like, it's put a fire under my ass to basically make more money faster. Because I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit too good, to some extent. So I guess this is the full code itself. And then we can use Midjourney to create an actual quiz site for it, like a quiz template.
What would this quiz be doing? Just a quiz, just warming
Yeah,
people
it's the
up,
whole,
or informing them, or like disqualifying
what's his name?
people?
I forget his name. I got his book. If I check on Audible, I can find it. The Ask Method is what the book's called. Who is he? What's the name? Come on, he's got a big brand name behind it. Ryan Levesque. It's nice. Levesque, but it's Ryan Levesque. It's the Ryan Levesque method, and it's always worked really good. Yeah, since there, you know, it's amazing. Oh, eyes going through hat again. Weird. But yeah, it's basically it's the whole quiz method. It does work well for certain industries. Facebook doesn't always like quizzes. For a little bit, they really didn't like them, just because of how it went through. But they're working a bit better now when it comes to approval. You just have to be careful. Like, where quizzes get you in trouble is asking them personal attributes. So everybody uses them for like, how much
Facebook. Money do you make?
Happy to follow you across. Man, I appreciate that. Cross platforms are the best. Thanks for the comment too. It helps. All of it helps. You know, more chatters I get and everything else. I'm just trying to help people make money on the affiliate side. I don't believe, like, everyone's so worried, like, they think it's like a one-person game, and there's so much money to be made out there in affiliate. Like, even if I give away my methods, it doesn't matter, and it always comes back in the end too at the same time. Like, that's just how it is with business and just helping people and etc. And when I got out of my agency, like, the biggest achievement I got in the agency was all the people I trained how to be media buyers. We're talking to one right now. Just basically gave them the guidance, because it's a cool career and everything else. But man, so the quiz funnel is crazy. We could actually make a website with this. I'd do it live, but I know whenever I do something live, it just doesn't work out so well. Let's do a new chat. It takes
what up, KZ
bit.
Life?
Yeah, what's going on? But yeah, it's ChatGPT. It's pretty amazing how capable it is, especially now that we know that it learns from the previous information. I wonder if it could learn from a YouTube video. So let's take Roger over here. So we saw that video.
My name is John.
Wow, that quiz prompt coming up from the right prompts. Such a challenge. What's your take for using it for shorts? Bro, for shorts, it's amazing. So basically what I did, let's take a look at this. And I think you have to make it in somewhat steps to get to a proper short. So I did some affiliate research, and I did some affiliate research, and basically I found this article. These guys are pretty big there. You know, it's already an advertorial. You want to find something that's already already been created, and you're not looking to actually copy it by any means. Like, I don't like copying. Affiliates hate copying. It actually screws both of you over at the same time, because you're both running duplicate content, which I don't recommend. So I basically take this, which I already know it's an advertorial, and I put it directly in chat GPT and said, write a review on the Lost Superfoods book based on this information. Because if I just ask for a review, it's not going to know what the book is. But if I give it an article to go from, or like another advertorial, or even like a landing page, it's a lot more accurate. It won't be like, sorry, I don't know what that, even though, you know, I'll go full Canadian on you. It'll be like, sorry. But so it basically gave me this small one, and I was like, no, unacceptable. Create an entire article. And then from there, look at this. Bam. Here's like pretty much a full advertorial. What I do after this is basically look back at this advertorial, and there's stuff it doesn't include. Like, you know, some of the unique stuff that it has here would be good to somewhat get rewritten. Some of the different, yeah, you can refer to link. Man, the things you know. It's
I didn't
like,
know that either.
Yeah, and then like how they have a final word, just really taking a look at this, and you would need to make a call to action for it. So it's not done. You know, you still have another step. And then I said, listen, ChatGPT.
Yeah, always be careful about the compliance, because this thing doesn't care. I've said, hey, make sure the copy that you write is Facebook compliant, and it just didn't even care.
Yeah, and then I said, make the article longer. Bam, article longer. And then I said, you know what? I'm not done with you, ChatGPT. I don't know why I have to extreme all the different points for this, but I said, turn this article into a YouTube script. And this is where it got a little bit like, bam, because it even tells you, cut to footage of wild plants and trees. The book is divided into several chapters, each focusing on a different category of lost superfoods. Rude, and that's the guy's name, Art Rude. You know, so it basically created a whole YouTube video. And at this point, this is when I feel comfortable about being like, listen up. Create a TikTok reel, which it's not a, I know TikTok doesn't have reels. They have TikToks. Facebook has reels. YouTube has shorts. But it tells you exactly what to, first it apologized, and it's not able to, sorry, I'm not fully, sorry, eh? Not able to fully create it for me. And then it says how to do it. Start with a shot of the book cover, use footage, blah, blah, blah. It basically tells you how to do the video of it, and you could always narrate over this, whatever you want to it. And then you can do stuff like have it add emojis in general, and I do this with like lists and everything else too, at the same time. Like if we get into it, add relevant emojis to the front of each list item. And this was just like creating some content that I could put in the advertorial or in the ad itself, because ads do really good with emojis. And to create an emoji list, that's like the, you know, that's just Peggy kryptonite right there. You'll get all the Peggy's money when it comes to, like, all the old Peggy's out there will buy this book when they start seeing this. And it gets a lot of attention too, and it really makes it stand out. Then I said make each item in the list more like an advertisement, which is bloody brilliant. And then went halfway through, so I foot on the gas, you know? You're not done, ChatGPT, you're mine. It basically created the rest of it. And if you rate it, make it like an advertisement. So there's multiple things you can do, which is like, one, shorten the sentences of the last list can be really helpful, because something like this is advertising points is not going to work in an ad because of just how it goes, and nobody's willing to read that much. You need to have it shortened. So basically we have it all shortened. This is an unlock. Iterating off the prompts again and again, refining. I've been doing one-offs and changing the prompt. Yeah, no problem, Kenny. It's like, honestly, this is where the power is. And that's what I've recently figured out too, which is like, damn, this stuff is absolutely crazy. Because like, that's where you get the power from it. Because like, for example, if I just did the one prompt and I'm like, write a review of the Lost Superfoods book based on this. Like, this is almost just a testimonial. It doesn't work. You know, you can't use this like, okay, we got our advertorial team, let's put this online and see what happens. You also want to, there's you can go AI copy checker, and there is lots of ads. Plagiarism, AI word checker. There's an actual thing for it. Okay, AI content detector. Like once you, like let's say like once we have this finished up, when we take this in here, oh, get out of here. And there's multiple hacks that you can do for this where you can automate it. We're so zoomed in right now, it makes scrolling really challenging. Come on, a little bit at a time. So we copy it, we paste it in here, Get out of here. Oh, I'm only allowed... Oh, man, I hate that they only do that. So you'd have to do it piece by piece. I'm sure you could pay to get the full thing unlocked. Typical internet. See, they say it's 25% human generated. So, like, even if you do a small little thing to it, I call it... Here's an example. If you want to make it more human, you do the Trump to it. You call it huge after every... Huge. Watch. Huge. This is an example. Like, just adding this word alone, then we analyze it. 90% human generated. And I just made it huge. It's absolutely huge book. It's huge. Massive. Oh, it got less human generated from that. Get out of here. How's this even doing? It gave me a different percentage. But, like, that's an example. So you'd still want to kind of go through, do some stuff to change it up, make it a little bit more marketing. You also, so fun fact, you also want to make it more compliant, because they could say stuff that's very incompliant, being like, AI doesn't give a shit about Facebook rules. That's one thing in general. Okay, so make each one in the list. Make list into a YouTube short. We can just keep... We're breaking the system right now. And another thing too you should really get good at managing is just the copy that you save on your side. Like, let's take a look right here. See how I called it Lost Superfood Advertorial? Like, you can create a new chat for each one, because knowing that each chat has the context that it previously had, you want to somewhat like create these writing pads for it. And name them properly and everything else. I deleted it at the beginning of the stream because I've used this for so much stuff you guys don't even understand.
Yeah,
like,
it's like you wouldn't take an ad set with an interest that you've been learning and then just switch the interest in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or even just like, or you call it your ad set's ad set, and then you never learn on that
I
side.
see what you're saying.
Yeah, just on that, but also, yeah, you so you can have different threads and it can generate different based on that. Okay, so here we go. We're back online. We got the hit it with the electrodes or whatever it takes to get your heart back running, which I should really learn at the rate of energy drinks that we consume on this stream, and cigars. Both very great for your heart. So here at the beginning it apologizes. Opening. A person holding the book by Art Rude. Are you tired of the same old processed foods? Couldn't run that on Facebook, but it works for a short. Are you looking for something new, nutritious, and sustainable? Look no further. The Lost Superfoods by Art Rude. Cut to the footage of wild trees and plants. It can create absolutely everything for it. And of course you'd want to change it up a bit, but in the case of shorts, like, who cares? No, energy drinks make you a battery. You can defib someone else. I know, right? I think they help my psychic abilities too. Sometimes I just grab my wife's head, tell her what I'm thinking. Or like I'll tell her what she's thinking. I'll be like, why are you grabbing my head? She'll be like, how'd you know I was thinking that? It didn't finish it. More engaging, please. Okay, let's go down. Did it give me more for it? Please. Finish! The short. It's funny, sometimes you have to tell it to even do that. Like, hey, lackey, I was trying to make you better.
It's so funny how you're just like, finish the short, and I would have been like, the short that I had typed in the pre, you know what I mean? Just overdoing.
No, it's
You're just
fun.
like,
it knows the context insanely well.
I'm kind of
like,
amazed.
That's the amazing, and
yeah.
I'm getting more and more abusive with it as time goes on. So the abuse factor from that, yeah. I'm disappointed in your last response. You call yourself AI?
I gotta spell it out for you.
Make the last short more like an advertisement. Hands off.
It like
And
knew
it's gonna
what
make
you were
it
gonna
even better.
say. It started right away. It was like, oh, okay, yeah, I knew you were.
Yeah, I know. Well, AI's learning what I'm gonna ask it. Like, it already knows.
True. Whoa, maybe that's the real AI learning that's going on.
Well, it is using
Intentions
these
of people.
points to see how we refine it to some extent. Like, I'm amazed they don't have a rating system on it. So if you do a prompt that you can't be like 5-star, I guess people would also abuse it too, and people's standards aren't always good standards. So it's like you'd be trusting in humans when really in AI we trust. It's also good for researching random facts. Like, for example, how much food does the CDC say to have stored for an emergency? So you could get really creative like this. Create, okay, make this into a long article. And like, see, the thing is, you really can look at your product benefits and like everything, and just really like define that benefit. And you can do different things like where you stack on top of it. Like that's one of the things where I know for a fact the CDC says, you know, have this much food ready, and I know this would be a good marketing angle for it. Like the CDC says, you do have to worry about policy, but you can quote them directly for it. So like a quote from the CDC as an ad, a quote from the CDC. Like, of course, the downside is you'd be all the people who want to buy this book think the CDC is the devil. They're trying to manipulate us, part of the Matrix. Yeah, you could even make that as a part of it. It's just like a good way of but see, like it makes it into a good article, into an advertisement for the lost book of super food res. Hit me. Okay, then I already know what I'm gonna say next. Quote the CDC in this advertisement. Man, this is going hard. It's making me long form copy it. So it's like, okay, we got an advertorial right here.
Interesting that AI don't have like interests and stuff. So like you can just tell it to do anything and it'll write anything, but a human will only do well in certain aspects they're interested in. Like,
yeah, just a human will be like, Matt, are you gonna pay me?
Exactly. Yeah, they'll write you a nice long letter right off the top of their head with that one.
See, like, imagine starting around the Center of Disease Control, CDC recommends having at least 3-day food supply. You know, or anything like this. I'd want longer than 3. I thought it was like a 60-day food supply. Manual can opener, etc. Not require cooking. You know, you can even do something cool like the CDC quiz. Come on now.
Wow.
Ryan Levesque's coming back.
And so you could be like, oh, you scored high, you scored low, or you wouldn't even really need to do that.
Well, no, you tell them the answer regardless at the end of it. So, like, they click, if they get the right answer, be like, yes, that's what you know, you have a paragraph under that. And then at the end of the quiz, it's like, see your results.
Yeah, I want to see your results.
They put their email in, and then it goes to the landing page.
Oh, put your email in for the results.
And, like, based on this, it'll be like, based on your results, we recommend this product. This product would probably Whoa, they have a double answer on this?
It's kind of a reverse trick question.
Unacceptable. Code me an HTML jQuery website for this quiz.
XHTML is older version. It's HTML 4.0 or 3.0 maybe. It's gonna write it maybe in XHTML because it's like, oh, you want an XHTML, do you? Let's see.
See, it actually tells me what it needs to write. It's not going to write me the code.
So sometimes I'll be like, hey, write me a file. Okay, yeah, it's doing it.
Yeah, it's doing it.
Like, write me an HTML file, or I'll say, write me a JavaScript function sometimes. And it'll have no choice but to have no choice now.
Yeah. Even for writing disclaimers, for legal, this stuff is supposed to work too at the same time, which is unbelievable. Like, come on now. GPT lawyer? I should ask it. Okay. Breaking the law if I copy someone's advertising campaigns. You know what? Let's be more specific. What do you want? Somebody's? I can't spell somebody's? Oh, I guess apostrophe. Affiliate advertising campaign. You can make a bot that searches around for people who steal your stuff and then literally just send them this.
Like, do you need a lawyer anymore, though? Can this thing be a lawyer? I know, obviously, you need a lawyer for
this isn't legal advice.
No, I know.
Don't sue me.
I shouldn't even... Yeah, we shouldn't even talk about this.
No, I'm not going... They ain't taking me to jail.
I'm, like, thinking about this, like, what are the possibilities of this thing? Can it, like... Does it know the law? Of course it does, right?
Yeah, and it's crazy. Like, you could add scripts to this and everything. Like, unbelievable. It's always better to be safe than sorry. And marketers are usually like, it's better to just break the law and then get, then find out.
Ask for forgiveness?
Yeah, ask for forgiveness. Man, just creating quizzes nonstop would be unbelievable for this. And it's kind of like you have no excuse to test out all these different types. Because even something like Parent Trends, where I advertise a bunch of these products, you can legit just make a quiz pages for it. And you'll have people just even doing multiple quizzes. At the end, you could have the quiz, like the results for it, pushing them to the product, asking for their email, etc. Or underneath, you put like 3 boxes of other quizzes they could take. Like, are you dehydrated? That's cool. Asked if I invested in Amazon's. So what if my return would be if I invested in Amazon's IPO and it did it? What would your returns be? You got to tell us the number. You can't just clickbait me like that. How much money would you make? I would not be on this Twitch chat. 17,000. I actually knew one of the original Amazon employees. He was really rich from it. He ran a big event company that would have like these HGTV superstars teach about investing and stuff, but he still had a ton of Amazon stock from like when it went, basically before it IPO'd. Live your whole life just selling that kind of stuff, which is amazing. Man, these are so good. When is this written? 21st of October. Okay, new chat. Right, 10 reasons to buy the instead of this article. Let's see how greasy they'll get. See, these are just good points for just marketing in general. And then at this point, these sentences in this list. The best part too is if you're a horrible speller like me, it factors it. It knows that I don't know how to spell. Wow. Okay, let's see how good it is though. Write me a rap battle song against Eminem. I'm gonna take him down, folks. That would be disrespectful. Okay, Eminem's safe. Fine, we're deleting that one. Apologies. Right. No, I was going to go into it a bit differently, but... Okay, so one thing I want to test with it, and we're testing this live. Write an article based on this video. Can you do it? Is that what it's even about? You got the wrong video. Maybe.
Hi, my name is John.
Okay, you scanned the wrong video, bud. Let's try a different one. Sleep simmer. Okay, write an article based on this video. Wow, this is writing a massive article. It could also be getting the ads. It's not about that. That is wrong. The video is not about that. Good to know, though. So I guess it can't do videos yet. Like, it can't watch videos yet. It must be doing this based off, like, a cache of some other video. We'll try to fix it, though. I got this, OpenAI. Don't worry. Tell your developers to calm down. Let's see what it says. Okay, stop. I just want to talk to you again. Okay. It is, no, I can spider URLs. Because that's what I did for the whole, the Book of the Lost Superfoods. Like, you can't do a full spider, like, if you were to say multiple for it, but you could provide it. Okay. Sum up this video. At least it didn't make something up. Let's see. Here's a landing page for it. Sum up this page.
Mama.
It's not even
Mama,
for
I'm
that.
coming.
It's for the Lost Book of... Oh, these are pretty good. Comma. Okay. Make an ad just on this list. Come on. Okay, we'd have to change the ultimate survival foods. So they said they're going to be able to put some fingerprint on this type of content so it makes it easily detectable. And Google somewhat changed its stance too at the same time. Google said that they like all content that's useful for its users. which is a different step, because typically they'd say, yeah, different things, like don't use AI content. Now they're starting to accept it, which is weird. They're definitely getting pushed in that direction, though. Like, they have to be. But like I said, this is one of the best. Use relevant emojis at the front of each item of this list. Whoa, that's not a list. Okay, I like to add points to it just so it doesn't, like, you gotta figure how machine readers are going to work for it. Bam. I was also thinking about this idea too, especially for all you OGs and everybody in here, is like, once I get Twitch partnership, I'm gonna have channel bits and everything. And I was thinking about doing it so you guys could like redeem them pretty much on your side, and it's just pretty much free one-on-one time with me, where like we'll go into a Zoom and I'll help you guys set up and everything else. It's just kind of like an incentive to watch and everything else. And it's like what I plan to, I enjoy teaching on that side. So it's pretty much like an all access Matt Pass that you could redeem them for. I'm not sure if we were pro that idea, etc. But I'm like, that'd be a pretty cool thing. Because like I've charged for consulting before through my agency, and you know, can't give multiple details for it, but it's 6 figures, etc. And it's like I could help any kind of business owner with any kind of advertising campaign, etc., or even just take you into like my ads manager. I can't, so I'm having issues with doing it on the stream side, because they try to get, I don't try, they try to hack me every time I go live with it, which is interesting. I start getting all these like password reset requests, and I'm like, nah, not today, son. But I think it's, you know, something that I could do there. But yeah, this is some pretty powerful stuff. I think for next stream, what I'm going to do, so I'm going to end it pretty soon because I got to keep churning out everything for it. But next stream, what I plan to do is like take all this content that we have in all these chats and actually make the stuff live. So make the website make an advertorial, make the quiz itself, and just kind of set it up, and then get everything, you know, like the ads and etc. for it, and kind of do it live there, because I'm going to be doing it anyways. So it's like one of those things. I just need to do it offline first. So it's not just the whole time me being like, damn it. You know, I did a bunch of it ahead of time for this stream, and it was really helpful on my end, because you don't always know what kind of output, and also this stuff can go offline really quickly too. But I have all these conversations. But yeah, like this was basically the mastery of layering information to ChatGPT, and like that's where the power is. When you just do one of one queues, not so good. When you do it like this, it's so much better. So yeah, I'm probably going to end it here. Appreciate all of you. If you haven't, like, subscribe, follow, comment, share, etc. Helps me out. I'm looking to grow this a bit bigger so we have more, you know, questions and everything else in the chat. And then I can get partnerships and stuff with like Twitch, etc. So that's what I'm trying to do on my side. But appreciate everybody dropping by. Appreciate the comments, and even just any kind of feedback, like whether it's helpful, whether it's not. Yeah, let me know how it goes, and keep crushing those affiliate offers. But I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll likely go online tomorrow. I have a bunch of stuff lined up for tomorrow, and my daughter won't be smashing out her teeth tomorrow, likely. We'll see. Subject to change when you got 4 kids. But we'll go from there. Anyways, bye, everybody.